Well, hey there, cosmic kittens and planetary puppies of the divine masculine tribe. This is energy, not gender. So if you identify this is for you, it's your girl Cats, the wandering intuitive, and I'm back with your forecast for the week ahead. Though this is timeless, so whenever you come upon it, it's the right time for you. I'm going to try to cut through my spiel pretty quick because we do have a lot coming in for you guys today for this week. If you have cards, pull along with me. That way you can tap into these main influential energies and see how they're going to be influencing areas like love. Sorry, spirits are coming in. Health, finance, career, and family, and you. Okay. Remember, take every reading with a grain of salt. Trust that beautiful intuition of yours. Take what resonates, pitch out the rest. Let's go. All right. The biggest and strongest energetic influence hitting divine masculine this week is root chakra, root energy. Very strong emphasis there. A boost in security, that feeling of being secure and safe and strong and confident. Just, I feel like it's this huge, strong pulse coming in just for the divine masculine. A lot of you have been taking steps. A lot of you have already cleared out the poisonous weeds and dead branches and cleared the way so you can grow nice and strong in your heart for your happy, no longer serving everyone else first and making sure you are coming first, because that's where it all starts and ends, is with you. Okay. Now, others are just starting to see patterns of, why these toxic people keep coming around, and understanding, this is specific message Spirit wants me to say, is understanding the people pleasing and worrying about, carrying the responsibility of making sure everyone outside themselves is happy, even at the expense of their own happiness. That's all coming to the forefront. A lot of people spotting that, working through that, cutting people off, no apologies. Like, look, this is not healthy for me. I'm out. Okay. The second energy that's intertwined with this pulse, it's going to go in pulses. Okay. For all of you who've been working, and you've been working so hard, proud of you. You should be proud of yourself. It's not easy doing this, especially if you, like, say, for instance, you're in an intimate relationship for a long time and all of a sudden your eyes were opened, and you're like, it's rough, it's hard, but you got this. A lot of you have a lot of spirit showing me a huge portion of the divine masculine moving on, strong, confident, assured, knowing that where they're heading is a lot better than where they were. And that's where Spirit wants you to go. They want you to get curious. They want you to move forward. There's so many good things coming for you guys next few weeks, okay? Cross-pollination here, okay? Now, what that means, and I asked Spirit, and then these two cards that came out, and I'll show you that in a second. That means there will be the final kind of test. For some, it's because they want to make sure they are ready. A lot of people who have stepped forward and especially in intimate relationships have seen the toxic cycles, understand they've been doing the work, knowing to put themselves first, there's still a fear there that, what if I revert back? So what Spirit is going to do for the divine masculine, to bring that assurance that you have got this, you are ready. You're not going to let the past happen again. Okay, that's over for everybody in the collective, okay? There are going to be people coming back around. Now, don't fear and go, I feel that it's just, for some of you, it is a test, and some of you, it's the last sign-off for your karmic contract, okay? And I think you're going to be surprised at responses. A lot of people that have been cut away, that are still pulling their stuff, they're just refusing to do the work. They're refusing to do the work on themselves and see how that, their behaviors and patterns have been affecting other people. And that's why everybody's pulling away from them. So they're pissed. They're miserable. Okay. But they're looking for a quick fix. It's like if they say you haven't talked to anybody for a while and they're in a financial problem, okay, and you don't know about this, and they come, hey, how you doing? I miss you, and da-da. You're like, yeah, well, I'm happily, you can make up something if you want, whatever, say whatever excuse, and yeah, no, I'm good, see you later. You know, oh, you want to hook up? You no, I'm good. They're going to bounce quickly. This is going to be, you're going to be in and out fast, okay? Because the whole theme of this week with these two cards is the 3rd house and the 7th house. If you're curious about what is in your 3rd and 7th house, you can always Google free natal chart. I think Cafe Astrology and Astro Cafe are 2 of the top 2. I've used those myself. So we have communication and we have relationships. I really feel for some of you watching this, it's going to be inner circles. Okay, some of you in that category, I feel, are starting to just see things so clearly, and you want to start cutting some people out, or, you know, I don't really want to hang out with them anymore, and starting to do that. That's going to be very strongly supported and pointed out if you haven't seen that yet for some of you. For others, these are people you had, past tense, in your inner circle. That'll be kind of coming back in. I feel like there's a lot of interaction. It's just like, it's almost like to show you, Divine Masculine, that you are ready, that you do have it down, okay, for some of you. For others, I feel that a clearing out is still going on. You need to continue doing that. If it feels good, do that. If it doesn't, don't. If you can tell people are taking more than you're receiving, Spirit's going to spotlight that for you and goes, is this really making you happy? You know, it should be equal. Because when you're happy, you send that vibe out and you get what you are feeling. That's where the law of attraction is, okay? But you can't use like, well, if I feel good, I'm going to get all these people, or I'm going to get all this money, and blah, blah. You got to be feeling good because it feels good. You need to be working on what makes you feel good, what makes you happy. Spirit wanted me to blather that out. Let's open this up with tarot, please. And thank you, Spirit, for the Divine Masculine. Oh. We are starting off with the After Tarot. This is the Astro, or STARCODES Astro Oracle. Okay, Knight of Cups. Okay, for some of you, there's a couple messages here. We do see some past people writing in that were previously, Spirit's telling me, lovers, okay? They could be inebriated, just saying. Fair warning, it could be at a party. You might run into them. Just be very wary. Trust your beautiful intuition, okay? And because we do have the 7 of Cups here. Now, I had to laugh because 7 of Swords would have been a little appropriate, except for if they're going to be as, I don't know who this for is, desperate, you know, for whatever they're needing. Like, say they need money, they need a place to stay, or whatever it is, okay? I'm not saying that's just, they're going to come to take something physical or want something physical. It could be something else too, whatever it is for you. Whatever it is, make sure you get the facts, okay? Whatever this Knight of Cups, remember these are energies, not gender, or is offering, you need to be careful, okay, of which cup you select, okay? Or you can be like, I brought my own. There is another message here. Some of you are feeling good. You're getting out there. Maybe parties, Christmas parties, events going on. You know, we do have the holidays coming up. And you might have a lot of options. Again, those Spirit says, don't let it all go to your head or down there, okay? They want you to really take a look inside those cups that you have around that are being offered to you, okay, before you make a decision, okay? For some of you, it could be career, you know. Maybe somebody brings you an offer at a Christmas party or something like that. What's with your knights? Okay. Knight of Pentacles, a little slow moving, someone very careful. It could be a Virgo, Taurus, Capricorn, this Pisces, Cancer, Scorpio, but not necessarily, okay. So this Knight of Pentacles right again. For some of you, you will be getting that extra money, extra bonus. I feel like it's going to be given before Christmas time. You're going to be surprised. Some of you may have waited a long time hoping maybe for a promotion, or Maybe you've been waiting, like say on a house sale. It's just taken so long. Finally, you know, somebody's coming forward to say making an offer, but there's offers on the table for all the divine masculine this week. Okay, some you've been waiting a long time for, and I feel like oh, thank you for that other message. Maybe some of you have been just getting out there, trying to meet different people, and maybe you're not happy with the cups that have been offered, and you're getting a little disappointed, and then all of a sudden, all that time that you've been working on yourself, being very selective, not just giving your junk away to people, okay? Because, you know, energy gets transferred there. You don't want that. You're like, oh, yeah, I don't want that. Okay. And here it comes, okay? In a way you're not going to expect. All right, here we go. Remember, we were talking about the root chakra being the main strongest pulsing energy. Okay, we do have the Empress here, feeling safe, feeling secure, looking around and knowing you've got everything you need. And not only that, you also know that if there's something you do need, you know what to do to go get it. You're not afraid to ask for assistance, or if people offer help, you're being, and this is a double message. You should be more open to accepting that, because you would do that for someone else, okay? So you need to reciprocate. You want that equal energy share, okay? So if you need help, don't be afraid to ask, or if somebody sees you struggling, or you know, comes over and say, hey, do you need a hand? I'm not doing anything. Let them help just a little bit, okay? You need to loosen that grip a bit, you know? It will come back around pretty quick. And it'll make you look really good too. Look at you on that throne. Woof. Okay. Now, we do, again, let's see, pages and knights. Okay, we do have Page of Pentacles. I feel that for some of you that have been waiting for work related, okay? So I feel like there will be a message delivered. It won't be directly from maybe someone higher up. Pages are, you know, the lowest down here and lowest. They ran errands. They were gophers, basically, in hopes that one day they could become a knight or something a little higher up in the food chain there, medieval times. But I feel like there is, it's like, sorry, there was a couple things. Okay, there's a couple specific messages. Okay, so for those of you where this is pertaining to maybe waiting on a job offer or something to do with work, money, career, okay, there will be a message coming in, maybe not from whom you expect it from. Spirit's very adamant about it. It's going to be someone like an underling or a secretary or something like that. But they're delivering a message that is solid and true. They're connected, okay? You may even, after you receive that, get a message from this Knight of Pentacles, may reach out after, you know, like say you get the Page of Pentacles and you're all excited and you're waiting. They go, oh yeah, they'll contact you, blah, blah, blah. And you wait, and say, right at the, like, you're like by Thursday, you're like, oh, I'm never going to hear from them. And they're like, oh, sorry, things got busy. You know, we're having this thing. You want to come, blah, blah, blah. We can talk, yada, yada. Okay. Now for others, okay. And I know this has been coming up, but this is how Spirit's working for all of us down here. Okay, so you may get an invitation, okay? Just an invitation to, you know, a Christmas party or some party or a get-together, or we're going to the movies, just friends, okay? I feel like this is more like friendship energy there with the invitation. But you get to whatever event, just be open for this, guys, and this person shows up late. And then your friend, like, say, for instance, they go, oh, I forgot to tell you, this is so-and-so, this is, you know, what's it? Oh, hey, yeah, I'm late, sorry. But here I am, and I'm bringing beer, you know what I mean? This is the type of thing that's going to be going on. Now, if you look at these cards, they're divine masculine. You are in a very stellar, strong, safe position, okay, with yourself. Okay, so no matter what kind of cups people offer you, especially if they're coming from the past, and when I say past, these are people you've cut out, walked away from, moved on from, you will know their cups are not, all the glitters is not gold, not to trust those cups. You're not so cold you will shut them down completely. Some of you might, depending on the situation. But you are very strong enough. Spirit says you can make the right choices now, okay? Especially in matters of the heart. Okay. Oh, yay! I wanted to go down there. Hold on one moment. Sorry, oops. God, I'm just knocking everything over tonight. Ace of Swords. Okay, for some of you, this is going to be, and I always call this card the Excalibur, okay? This is going to be your first step in speaking your authentic truth. And I'm telling you, Spirit's going to be handing you stuff left and right in the physical plane for doing that, because we know how tough that is. We know how rough that is. And then we know how we beat ourselves up afterwards, even though we know we did the right thing. For some of you, you are going to have a very prime opportunity to do this finally. I don't know who that's for. I feel like somebody has not had a chance to be able to speak their truth. It's like, I don't want to contact them and stuff, but God, I just, it'd be nice to be able to say what I need to say and have that closure and move on. That's where the cross-pollination is coming in with that energy. For those of you in that position, Spirit is bringing that opportunity to you. Okay, you won't miss it. Okay, and for others, this is tied into meeting new people. They're going to be very truthful. They're going to be very honest. Sometimes when we're not used to that kind of level of honesty, it could seem brutal or just like really like, oh, geez, you can keep some of that stuff to yourself. Be open for this, okay? Because remember this, Divine Masculine, the Divine Feminine are also in positions now where we are all speaking our truth, and we might stumble. We'll be nervous, not because we want to lie, but it's like, how am I going to come across by being truthful like this? This is me, So remember to be open, and be appreciative that you're running into people and interacting with people that are being very honest, They have nothing to hide. It's like, I don't know who that's for. All right. I feel like there's more. It's a new beginning there. Some of you might be doing I don't know if it's a hobby, but something, I just saw it, I want to say mental hobby, like, I don't know, starting like, I'm just using this for example, like starting like a physics club for kids, or things that you would be using analytically, okay? There's a new start there, I feel like, and I want to say that because I feel it very strongly tied in with that Page of Pentacles too. Well, this is interesting. Okay. That makes sense. Okay. Remember how I was saying there may be people from the past that you've cut off. Maybe they were, gold diggers, users, whatever. Okay. They took from you. Okay. Now, here they come around again, right? And I'm going to tell you this, the outcome from this does depend entirely on you. Okay. On what you do. But if you need a little extra boosting there, confidence, you got the Devil in reverse with the Six of Pentacles in reverse. And this is a good thing. You have nothing to give to any toxic people coming back or trying to come back in or trying to reach out. You don't have anything there. It's almost like, I feel like You know how we think of people after, you know, a tragic breakup and stuff, and they kind of hang around inside the heart for a while, and you still kind of have a little, you don't want to admit it, especially after what they did, but we still have that thing, and then finally they reach out and nothing, because you're over it, because you moved on, because you know that it doesn't feel good to you anymore like it did then. Okay, I want you to know, Divine Masculine, Spirit is very strongly encouraging you. They want you to feel that power. You are empowered. Okay, that's very important for the Divine Masculine to know. You're more empowered than you were. Okay, it doesn't bother you to say no, and no regrets. Okay, we're going to get some, wow, that was an interesting forecast. Okay, I want you guys to pick a number 1, 2, or 3. I'm going to pull a fortune cookie card for you after the oracle. I almost said after this message. Okay, from Spirit, milk and honey. Okay, this week is going to be a blessing after blessing after blessing. Everything's going to be flowing. Okay. No one can take away your milk and honey. I just feel like, and I was saying this because I have been hearing this from people for the past 3 weeks. Blessings, blessings, blessings are coming in every time we take a firm step towards something, you know, for our happiness, doing something for ourselves, you know, breaking the chains of, you know, old patterns and behaviors that we didn't realize were so toxic and harmful to our little souls, you know. Geez, you need to stand out and be strong, and yeah, here I am. And here come the blessings, milk and honey. Remember I was talking about bonuses coming in for some people, job offers, maybe when you've been waiting on for a long time. It's coming in this week. I can't make this up. This is at the bottom of the deck, regeneration. It's like some of you are already here. Some of you have already gone through this, okay? It's that realization that hits you, Divine Masculine, that you have shifted. You see everything. And you stop trying to escape and you know, put your head in the sand about things. You're stretching. It's like, I just feel like the Divine Masculine is stretching their arms out, just like, reaching for the sky now. You know, very strong rooted energy. Rebirth, regrowth. Who you really are is now coming to the surface. And we got to get to know them, don't we? We do. Just allow it. If it feels good, do that. That's how the soul will guide you. That's how your soul will guide you. This is who you are. Does that make you happy? That is who you are. It's a big part of who you are. Okay, so remember how I was saying some of you are just now starting to see behavior patterns and stuff and starting to back away. Some of you are getting ready to, you know, cut relationships out, you know, that are toxic, and you just like, look, I can't. We have the between worlds. You are starting to leave that gray area, and now you're walking into like I said, empowered. I feel like an empowered energy to move forward. You're ready to move forward. You don't want to be like waiting on other people anymore. You don't want to be left hanging. You're like, you know what? I make my life. Off we go. And you do make your life. You really, really do. Higher power, whatever it is for you. Okay, we're spiritually neutral. So you will see in the physical plane that you are being guided, you're being cheered on, and you're damn well being blessed, okay? But I think I can't make this up, okay? All right. So if you picked your number 1, 2, or 3, we're going to go with the fortune cookie cards for you guys, for the Divine Masculine. And pick the number 1, please, and thank you, Spirit. That's a lot. It's been a long weekend. One more shuffle. I'll pull from the top. Number 1, declutter. Okay, this is a really good time. It almost feels like there's this burst of spring cleaning energy going on for those who pick number 1. course I don't have my glasses on. Hang on, guys. Bear with me. Declutter your life. You want to get rid of stuff that maybe you've walked by 1,000 times, or, you know, and go, I got to get rid of that. I got to put this over there. I got to put that away. This is the week to do that. Whether it's your work area, your car, detailing, whether it's a room in your house or your whole entire house, or if it's relationships or people. Okay, it's time to declutter. Okay, and I do feel to tell whoever picked number 1, also it has to do with communication. Make sure you're communicating clutter-free, and that just means keep it simple, keep it straight, and keep it you. Okay, you don't have to gloss it up for someone. I don't know who that's for. I know if it's work related, it's a little rough to do that, but they're saying simple and straight from your heart, and it is going to be more powerful than you know. Okay, this is pick number 2, Spirit. I'll pull from the top. Number 2. Signs. Sorry, I was hearing messages, guys. Signs for you. Okay, your future positive direction will reveal itself. Any doubts and confusions will soon disappear. I really strongly feel that you will, everybody who gets number 2, okay, whoever picked number 2, you guys are going to see those signs in the physical plane. Spirit's going to just back up every positive step, every step you are taking to make your heart happy. Every time you make a decision like that doesn't feel good to do that, but this does. And you do that, Spirit is whipping around with blessings to encourage you. It's not dangling a carrot in front of you this time, Divine Masculine. It is definitely, they're going to be handing you like a whole bushel. You know what I mean? People have been, I've been hearing about this for a month now. People are like blown away about things that should technically be impossible happening. And they're getting things, and things are happening, and it's just, it's a beautiful thing. All because you're doing what makes you feel good. You're following that beautiful heart, you know? And yes, this sounds selfish, but, you know, you're not worried about other people. No one can be responsible for someone else's happiness. That is an impossible task, and it is such a just impossible thing to expect from someone. You make me happy. You get this, I'll be happy. You know what I mean? Oh, I can't say that because they'll get pissed. But I'll say this and they'll be happy. You know what I mean? Okay, number 3. Follow those signs and synchronicities. Number 2. Change. A change of residence, partner, career, or job is on the cards. You're restless in need of a change, and that is exactly what is coming your way. Okay, number 3, those who pick number 3, there is huge change coming in here for you. A shift, something that you have been wanting, and it is coming, and it's going to be like it's tailor-made for you. So don't panic when something new comes in. Okay, give it a chance. Relax. Try not to go into Armageddon scenarios. There is all this beautiful energy here to support you and empower you. And these are gifts from Spirit again, okay? You guys will be seeing all this in the physical plane. Spirit's just saying to be open, okay? And just remember, Divine Masculine, if it feels good to your heart, if it feels good for you to just do whatever you're asked, or, you know, do that. Fill your soul, fill your hearts. And that will benefit not just the people around you, but the whole world. You guys have a great week, and take care.